Hello there everybody and welcome back to another episode of Brotato. Today we are continuing with the GMO mod, but one thing I completely forgot is that there's loads of items that we can potentially unlock. So I think that's what we're going to start doing today. We're going to go through those, so at least when we do some of our funky combinations, we'll at least have some additional items to play with. So today I think we're going to start with the Multitasker and the Wildling. So we're going to go over here, Multitasker and then Wildling. And then what we're going to do is we are going to start with a Cacti Club. So we'll go Danger 5 and we'll have a look quickly here. It's a Multitasker plus 20% damage. You can get 12 weapons, which is nice. Minus 5% damage for every weapon you have, so you can get up to negative minus 60. Wildling character gets plus 30% lifesteal with primitive weapons, which is kind of why we've picked the Cacti Club, which we'll go in a minute. You start with a stick, you cannot equip weapons above tier 2, and then GMO mod. Minus 10% XP, plus 10% item prices, plus 15% enemies, and plus 3% enemy speed. And then the Cacti Club, essentially, every time you hit an enemy, it spawns these little projectiles, which is pretty cool. And those projectiles scale off your range damage. But what's nice is the Cacti Club is a primitive weapon, so that lifesteal that you get, the plus 30%, actually applies to your projectiles as well, which I think is a nice little trick. So I'm gonna go for percentage damage. We want to kind of get that up and running as soon as we can. Ooh, more enemies. You love to see more enemies. Sticks. Okay, lots of sticks. So the sticks are going to be good because they're going to give us quite a bit of our damage, because they're already doing like 20. I don't think our Cacti Club is currently doing anything. He's doing 10 damage there. But his projectiles are essentially going to be what keeps us afloat. So we're going to go for 6 of each. I think is going to be a nice balance, because you tend to get set bonuses that go up to 6%. So go for the harvesting there just to get started. Okay. Cacti Club. There we go. Yep. Nothing else, which is fine. So yeah, so you tend to get set bonuses, which can only go up to about 6. So the primitive one is going to give you extra max health, which we can get from the sticks as well as the Cacti Club. And then the Cacti Club is also heavy, which I cannot remember for the life of me what it does give us. We'll find out in the next shop. But it's good to try and get as many bonuses as you can. Or just go for 12 of the same weapon, it doesn't matter. Do what you want, essentially. Let's go for some harvesting. Damage. Riposte is fantastic. So let's have a quick look here. So the heavy gives you plus % damage. I knew there was a reason why I wanted to get it. Which one do we go for first? We definitely go for that, which means we can't get that, which means we can get that one. Cool. That's logic, right? I just want to get as many enemies as we can. Because the thing is, if we do have increased item prices, for example, just by giving yourself more enemies, you're kind of already fixing that problem. But at the same time, they give you more enemies, so you're already kind of fixing that problem. Because you're getting more materials. So you may as well lean into it quite heavily and just go for full madness, which I think is it. I'm definitely glad it's now the weekend's over and it's now the weekday. So 8% damage. Definitely gonna grab you and you and you. Oh wow, okay, nearly perfect. Definitely glad the weekend's over. So my daughter's back in daycare today, which she's feeling loads better, which is nice. I'm still on the verge of potentially being sick. I can't quite work it out. So we'll see how that ends up. But it just means that there's a little bit more time in the day to record, shall we say. Which is good. There we go. Otherwise, I think we're clearing up quite nicely here. So you can see when we do take damage, we kind of recover pretty quickly, which is very nice. And when they do all hit at once, it's quite satisfying. So let's go for the armor there. Go for a little bit of crit chance. I'm trying to work out what the best option there was going to be. How many sticks have we got? Haven't got that many, actually. Alright, thank you, shop. Thank you for giving me sticks. I swear there must be something like built in, that if you just tell the shop out loud what you want, it will just give it to you. Like, we can test it now. So we've got 3 slots locked in. Right? I would like a cacti club. No, actually, it won't be a cacti club. Thinking about it now. Because I think the way the shop works is you can only have... No. I'm trying to think of how the shop actually works. You can only have 1 item of each tier weapon of the same item. That's why we got the white stick and the blue stick. Yeah, you know what? I'll have a cacti club, please. We'll see what happens. It's a wrench. Doesn't count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I kind of want to get as many weapons as we can anyway. Just so we get our damage penalty and we know what we're working with. Plus, it's nice to bulk that out first. Because having the extra weapons attacking is kind of like having an extra attack speed. It doesn't hurt to have it there. Thing is, as long as we don't waste our money and we have enough sticks that we can combine into the full 6 blues, we'll be in a good spot. There we go. It's also nice having this early wandering bot as well. That is super helpful. Come here. So I think we want to go... I'm trying to think if we want to get more health and just go like brute force with lifesteal. So if we do take a hit, we just recover it as soon as we can. Or we actually try and go for a little bit of armor. We'll see how we feel, shall we? Yep to that. Yep to that. 12% damage. You love to see it. So, hang on. Scrolling. 1, 2, 3, 4 blues is essentially what we got at the moment. Okay. Okay. Give us more gentle aliens, please. I guess. Up. Cacti Club. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're in a good spot now. We've got our full weapons. Now it's just about making sure that we can get them all to blue without wasting too much money, because that's never fun. I don't think there's really any point scaling the projectiles. It's not really going to get to a point where that damage is going to matter too much. We're just using that, like I said, for the lifesteal. There we go. Plus, it looks incredibly cool when it does all go off. And the thing is, you can even give it like a bandana, and those projectiles actually do pierce, which is quite interesting. There we go. I think if we've got the early riposte as well, we should probably think about going in for some dodge. There we go. Trees. Yeah, the thorns actually can trigger trees as well. They can destroy them. Nah. Go for some max health. Okay, adrenaline. Again, we are going to be going for dodge then. The signs are telling us that is how we're going to do it. So that's 1 blue, 2 blue. 1 blue, 2 blue, 3, 4, 5 blue. Okay, so we can do 2 more common weapons. Not too worried about you, thank you. Tardigrade. May as well, right? If it negates 1 hit, we're in a good spot. Horde Wave is going to be no match for us today. Like, even if we do get hit, we're just going to recover so much health. Look at this. I do love the Cacti Club quite a bit. It just makes fun. It just makes fun of the enemies. It is practically bullying. When you just go like, hit me. and then... Oh, did you actually hit me? Look at that. We haven't even got any other form of recovery at the moment, so... Alright. So good news is we can tank it for like most of the wave, but the big boys still hurt. There's no doubt about that. Alright, let's clear up a little bit now that we're full health. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Damage. Damage. Attack speed. Damage. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Have we got knockback on this? We do, so that's fine. Speaking of which... Okay, so it's the cacti clubs essentially is what we need at the moment. You know what? Let's get that. Okay. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Okay, I think we're full now. Perfect. We just need to combine the cacti clubs. I'll get a metal plate for a little bit of armor. Silver bullets. Okay. I'm feeling confident now. So yeah. I'm not 100% clued up on exactly how the lifesteal works in the game. I'm trying to think. I do believe if you get a bandana on a cacti club, you do have an increased chance of gaining lifesteal. But if, for example, we had a plank or a shredder, for example, I think explosions, even though they do like an AoE damage, I think that only counts as one instance of being able to get lifesteal. Whereas I think every thorn and every pierce counts towards the lifesteal, is my understanding of it, if that makes any sense. Like, I can see it in my head, if that helps, but nah. Yeah, we'll take one for fun. Definitely dodge. Definitely melee damage. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. We'll definitely take a tentacle as well. Yes, yes. Not even worried about fertilizer. We'll take the crit chance though. Just for fun. I respect crit. I think crit is a very good stat. There's some weapons where it really doesn't benefit, but overall it's just, even just a little bit, like a 30% chance. It's just so good. Like you see, if you get tentacle, it's another way of recovering more health. Or it's just a way of dealing just that little bit more damage, which could be beneficial. Like, I mean, look at this. This is an elite horde wave. And just keep an eye on, like, our health bar. Like, we don't have any armor. I think we might even be in the negative armor. Yeah, and just look at that. It is mad. I would like to see, like, a sad tomato or something. Just to give us that little bit of extra health regen just for fun of it. There you go. Nice. This is super clean. Another gentle alien. Melee damage. What is this? What is it today? Extra 25% enemies. Are we going to get the mouse as well? Sure. Okay. Okay. Don't mind injection, actually. Don't mind these either. I think that would put us... So that would combine to blue. We buy the blue. Yep, that will put us at max weapons, actually, I think. Or at least near enough. There we go, look at that. This character is so strong. Like, so tanky and so strong. And this is it. I didn't even look at our defense stat, actually. I know we built a little bit of dodge, but... yeah. Might be worth grabbing a little bit of armor. Get, like, positive 5 armor, and I think you'd be pretty much indestructible. Especially when you have this amount of enemies as well. So every time you take that gentle alien, it's just... essentially another... creature that you can lifesteal off. So it's definitely worthwhile. There we go. Look at that, we're clearing up these normal waves. Although they feel like horde waves, actually, with the amount that we got. Go for the melee damage. Okay. Okay, so there's one more we need to get. That's fair. Okay. We could wait for a common one, but I think I'm just going to buy this. Okay. Small magazine. Don't think so, don't think so, don't think so. Yes to those ones. Cool. Actually, we're in the positive armor. Did not expect that. Negative range, though. Might be worth grabbing just a little bit of that. I think range is... I don't want to say it's a valuable stat, but I think sometimes it's a very noticeable stat to have. So you'll notice that I take it a lot on our melee builds as well. So, in theory, it slows your weapon down a little bit, but it does give you a little bit more room to maneuver. So you'll hit enemies before they get closer to you, which I think is valuable. Because a lot of the time you can run into enemies thinking that they're going to die, and then you get right on top of them, and then they just start hitting you like 8 times a second. It's crazy. There we go. These little chargers hurt quite a bit. The armored ones especially. You can see there, they're charging through us, and they're doing about like 1/5 of our health, which is not bad. It's not bad for them. I mean, we could have taken that, but I don't want to. Nope. Okay, dodge. We have so little dodge as well, actually. Yep, yep. I'll grab a little bit more lifesteal, sure. That gives us more range as well, actually. Poisonous tonic, I love it. Not worried about that. Not worried about lucky charm. Okay. Look at him. He doesn't even know what to do. Yep. Projectiles are the biggest problem sometimes. You haven't really got a good way of mitigating them. So when they do hit you for hard. Which is something you learn to deal with. Ideally, you just avoid them. But I mean, weirdly enough, even something like Baby with a Beard would be good for us today. It would give us just an extra way of getting more lifesteal and potentially hitting things in the background, although it wouldn't do a lot of damage. There we go. Oh, hang on, I don't think Baby with a Beard applies lifesteal, actually. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it would. I think it counts as a separate item completely. Nah. Nah. Send damage, yes please. Haven't really got anything that's going to benefit from improved tools, even. Okay, so we'll go for that. Nope, not worried about any of that. Rip and tear. I feel like I should have got that explosion size now. Okay. Nope. We're getting some interesting stuff, really. Attack speed, crit chance, and range. Like, those are some very powerful stats. Very good stats. And what do we lose? We lose a little bit of health regen, which is absolutely fine. The thing is, if you wanted to, you could just get... there's some big things, like I think it's Alien... Magic Alien or something? As well as Sad Tomato, they give you quite a bit of health regen, so... hey, you'll be fine. But no, I'm looking forward to trying out some of the weird and wacky combinations that you guys have been putting in the comment section. Like, there's loads, which I really do appreciate. I think one that really piqued my interest was going for something like Chunky and Ghost, which I'm trying to even think about how it's going to work. I think it's just going to be fun to try it out, because you get a minus 50% penalty to dodge playing the Chunky, but you get a 90% dodge cap with the Ghost. So it's like, you're really going to rely on your health, which I think is a great way of trying to do it. We'll definitely take that hunting trophy for free. Doesn't have to pay itself off, so that's the thing. Okay. Attack speed. Sure. We definitely need... Do we need range up? Nah, I don't think we do, actually. I think we're in a good spot. Go. I would like to try another elite, just to see how we did. Because that rhino got a little bit confused, it felt like, because he was stuck against that wall, wasn't he, for a bit? I'm not sure if that was... If there was anything in particular, did we slow him down too much, or what? But it was very strange. But yeah, you can see some high crit numbers coming in now, which is pretty good. There we go. Rip and tear also playing a big part for us. Just helps us clear out any of these additional enemies in front of us. There you go. We've only just lost one of our nullifiers, which is great. I think we lost... Did we get two? Wow. Yeah, it's a Monday brain at the moment. Yeah, we should have taken the alienized the last time, but... Okay, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Yeah, we do have 2 tardigrades. Perfect. Grab a peacock. I'm a big fan. Big fan of peacock. Lose some dodge. I don't really want to. I'll be honest. Max life. You lose a lot of crit chance. This gives you a whole bunch of armor, but you lose 3% lifesteal. That's an option. But you get a lot of armor. Sure. And then we'll grab Sad Tomato next time. So yeah, we're up to 6 armor now. It's pretty good. It's like a reduction of 38% or something. What is it there? 29%. Oh, I was way off. But yeah, reduction of 29% damage when you recover so much through lifesteal. Yeah, 100% worth it. There we go. Because we at least take the damage from the ranged projectiles. And we'll definitely take it from these tentacles, because I tend not to stick to where they want me to stay because of their little melee projectile thing. I don't stay in their area. I just like to run through it, which is normal, but it's a bit chaotic on the screen as well in the moment. Oh wow, we've only just lost our 2 nullifiers. Wow, that was good. But it took so long. Nah. Melee damage. Get the extra dodge, why not? Nope. I grabbed a baby gecko earlier, didn't I? I like baby gecko. Okay. Community supports, banner. Locking a butterfly, why not? Alright, who we got? Hello, chef. The chef is such a good one for us to have today, because we really don't mind him. Okay, we've lost our 2 nullifiers. Absolutely fine on wave 18. Because wave 18 elites can be quite problematic, but not today. Because you've got the Buffy boys as well. You've got that huge amount of charges to begin with. It's very front-loaded, the wave. And then you also have these range projectiles. It's a rough wave to have an elite on if you're not doing... If you're not having a great run, should we say. But nope, we've done alright. There we go. Only got to go 7 seconds. In other words, our thorns are doing 2 damage. 5 armor, crit chance, engineering, speed. Yes, we lose a little bit of lifesteal, but that doesn't matter because we've got the primitive lifesteal. So we're still on 28%. More damage? Sure. Take all of those. I like all of those. Alright, let's go. Last wave before the bosses. Critting for 402 on some of these weapons. That's pretty good. There we go. Nice. I see a lot of 4 crits. Our thorns are critting for 4. Wow. Nice. Thorns are OP. Yeah, you see what I mean? We're taking like no damage. So those nullifiers are really, really good. Really good for us to have at the moment. There we go. So the only concern I've got about the final boss is if we just don't dodge some of the mechanics. Because they do still hurt quite a bit. Because if you get hit twice in a row and you don't dodge... Well, I suppose we got the tardigrades actually, so never mind. Never mind me. Attack speed. Kinda just want to take mouse just for the fun of it. Just for fun. Speed and lifesteal? Sure. Lifesteal? Nope. Reduce. I don't think they have a penalty. Penalty from bandana. So pumpkin wouldn't be worth it there. I mean, that would have been fun. We'll just go for dynamites in a bag, shall we? Just for spending's sake. There you go. Ooh, okay. Come at me. Come at me. There we go. Hang on a minute. Where'd you go? How do we not use our nullifiers there for ages? Dodging like crazy. Okay. So I'm happy with that. We had an incredible amount of extra percentage enemies, which was great. 6 gentle aliens and a mouse. Damage against bosses. Yeah, that was overall a very good run. So what do we unlock? The organic fish wrappings. Unarmed primitive. Deals flat damage. That's pretty good. The crit multiplier is not great at all. You get 1 armor. Gives you dodge and it gives you max health. Interesting. A lot of knockback actually. That's a lot of knockback on that one. But brilliant. If you guys enjoyed it, definitely let me know. Any comments, definitely leave them down in the comment section below, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.